And we greet you, beloved friends, with energies of unconditional love, of support, joy, compassion, and acceptance. And it is our joy to join you in this beautiful present moment. And we remind you that we are one. And in the present moment is where this oneness is made conscious for all of us. We are but one beautiful oversoul, always connected, always communicating with each other, always sharing information, energies, ideas, and most of all, unconditional love. We are like stars in the beautiful night sky. Each and every single one shines in their own light. However, we are connected in a beautiful big constellation.
Hello dear friends, thank you so much for this welcoming message.
Hello dear one. We are joyful to connect with you. We can feel the excitement, the passion and the joy that is coming out of your heart and of your aura. And we are reflecting these energies back to you.
Thank you very much. I can feel them. And speaking of joy and happiness, I know that the energies of the dolphins and the whales are especially connected with those energies. And I was wondering, what is your connection? Like, what is the connection of the beings of Sirius to the dolphins and the whales?
We experience ourselves as one being. We know that every so-called other being or external being, be it a dolphin, be it a whale, be it a human being, is only an extension of us, of myself. Because that which I am is that which you are. We are but the rays of a sun. And if you choose to strip your clothes, to let go of your body, what is left is your essence, which is energy, consciousness, light. And so, forms are beautiful, but are only forms. And reaching that point in your evolution is a beautiful milestone, because it allows for unity consciousness to flourish. And it brings to end many fears, belief systems of separation, of need to compare yourself to others, of unworthiness, of identity, false identity. And this is because you then realize what you are, and you realize that you are always connected to that source of life, that you are life itself. You are that source, or an extension of that source, which always feeds you, supports you, nurtures you, and nourishes you.
Thank you very much.
And so this is how we see our beautiful friends, the dolphins and the whales. We recognize ourselves in them, and whenever we are interacting with them, we can see their soul through their eyes. We recognize their true essence, just like they recognize our true essence and our one origin. And the playful energy that they bring out, they bring forth, is the energy of the signature frequency. Which is inherent for all of us. This is our true self. And this is also who and what you truly are. And you are on your way of discovering that.
Thank you for this beautiful answer. Now I have questions which arose from this beautiful answer. And my first one is, I have been doing for some time before a meditation where I actually let go of all the organs, all the tissues, the bones, the skin of my body. And there in the meditation is the awareness that is left, but even beyond that, the awareness that is observing what is left. And I was wondering if you could expand on that.
Yes, because language creates this duality. Whenever you are in the present moment and language says you become aware of yourself, but because you are awareness itself, it is awareness becoming aware of itself. It is like God or Source recognizes itself in the other. In this case, you play the role of the other. Because it needs a reflection in order to see itself. That is why there are numerous forms of life. Because creation gets to know itself through these forms of life.
And
you are awareness itself. And whenever you become aware, this is what takes over instead of the mind. And then you, in a sense, the lower self, the human, in this moment doesn't exist. Exists only awareness. And in this moment you don't have a history, you don't have a past, you don't have a future, you don't have a name, you don't have a personality or a particular form. You're just a loving presence. And this is who you truly are. And that is why it is important to bring yourself back to this. because this is your true identity. And this is very connected to the soul purpose. To be yourself in the fullest sense of the word. And it has nothing to do with possessions, with titles, with relationships or connections to other people. With success or failure. And that is why these practices are recommended, because these practices activate this process. You have already chosen this as a soul purpose, just like every being, every life form. Every life form's purpose is to become conscious of itself. And it's not by coincidence that all of these practices come to you through different sources, synchronicities, people, so on and so forth, because they support this overall, overarching soul purpose that you have chosen.
Thank you very much. And
they are all of these practices are steps towards this, towards you becoming conscious of yourself, towards awareness becoming aware of itself. You can do this instantly. However, often people need steps to get to here. But each and every single one of you is able to do this in the present moment, becoming aware of yourself. And there are different portals and doorways that you can use. For example, to become aware of the sounds that are around you, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, and the energy within the body, what is happening within the body in this present moment. All of these are portals that support you and bring you back to the present moment. And this is also the point of the yin phase, to let go of everything and become aware. Does this make sense, dear one?
yes, it makes a lot of sense. And here I wanted to, you actually answered my follow-up question. I was going to ask if there is a shortcut that we can allow for ourselves to recognize ourselves as awareness, if without practices, without practicing, just
you can ask this question to yourself. Are you in this moment able to accept the entirety of this moment as it is?
I can feel that I'm not fully present in the moment because there are certain thoughts, and our cat is also making some funny noises, which are kind of distracting me, but maybe exactly this is happening for this reason, to keep me in the present moment.
We would say that it is happening to allow for yourself to allow you to accept that there are thoughts, distractions in your external reality. That is why we asked, are you able to accept it as it is? If you are, then you are one with the present moment. And being one with the present moment brings you back to awareness.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much. And I have here one more follow-up question about the space between the heartbeats. Could that also assist us in recognizing ourselves in the present moment?
Yes, very much so, because you are becoming aware of the silence. Whenever you become aware of the silence, the space between words, the space between thoughts, you are then fully present. And it is that silence that is the awareness.
Thank you very much. And could you expand about this space between the heartbeats? What it actually represents for us?
It represents the unmanifested dimension. Because the energy in creation moves in waves. And each wave becomes a manifestation in itself, a form in itself. But what the wave actually is the ocean. The wave cannot exist without the ocean, just like the manifestation cannot exist without the unmanifested. The yin and yang. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very beautiful. And here I have one more question regarding this space between the heartbeat. Can we use this space in our magical practices, especially for manifestation? Can we use this space to manifest the reality that we desire? And if we can, could you provide a permission slip?
We would like to add to the previous answer that the waves of creation are represented in your physical reality by the beating of your heart. Every beat is a wave. And that is why the heart maintains the body. The unmanifested supports the manifestation of the body, of the incarnation. And yes, you can use the space between the beats. And it doesn't have to be a ritual even, or a particular spiritual practice. Why not become aware of it right here and right now, while you're talking to us, while you're watching TV, or while you are reading. This will support you in quieting the mind, and it will support the realization of your true identity, because it will bring you back to who you are. outside or regardless of the noise that is happening around you or the particular situation that you are in. No matter what is happening around you, there is a space within you that is untouched by it, where peace resides, clarity resides, love resides, acceptance. And whenever you are going back to this, which is your essence, you are making life so much easier for you and for the people around you. It doesn't feel like a burden anymore, because it is just a story. It is just a movie that is happening around you. It's as if you are in a movie theater and you are simply the observer. But you are in charge of your inner state. Does this answer your question, dear one?
Perfectly. I'm still processing it, but it was a very beautiful answer, and I'm so grateful for this beautiful interaction.
We thank you for receiving us just like we receive all of you. We thank you for being one with us in every present moment. And we thank you for continuing your process of growth and evolution. We always support you, and we always send our love to each and every single one of you, because you are our family, and we are all one big family. Our unconditional love and appreciation to each and every single one of you.